Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news, updating you with the latest for the week ending the 25th of March 2018, and an important Alpha 3.2 survey to get involved with too. So Star Citizen 3.1 Alpha is currently in the PTU, with Eva Carty, RSI subscribers and Concierge currently having access. And we're on patch 310H, which added the Reclaimer and Terrapin to the rest of the 3.1 ships. Expect more patches and more players getting access before the live build at the end of March. The Gemini R97 shotgun has been moved to 3.2, and we may see NPCs, obviously with quantum jammers in 3.1 potentially, in groups. So when you've been interdicted, you'll see one of them has a quantum jammer, obviously, and you'll need to either take them out or travel far enough away from them to go back into quantum. Price rises. So the new ships and vehicles coming with 3.1, along with some others, are now on sale. They are available, I believe, at their original price for Warbond, which is if you're using no store credit. However, there are new increased prices that these ships will be on at the end of this sale more permanently, around 10% more. So that's the Constellation Aquila, the Cyclone, the Dragonfly, the Nox, the Prospector, the Razor, and the Terrapin look to all be going up in price. There have also been some pretty awesome new ship and vehicle showcases with each of the new vehicles for 3.1, all available on the Star Citizen YouTube, though I am playing them in the background. RTV and the 3.2 survey and priorities for that 3.2 patch. So 3.2 is the next major patch after the one that's going to go live at the end of March, 3.1, and 3.2 is coming at the end of June for a live build. And some items for this need to be prioritized, and CIG have a feature survey so that backers can influence what is focused on for the patch. It is possible that everything that they talk about may make it into that patch. However, it's likely that only some of the features here will actually make it in based on these priorities, or only some of them will be super polished or extra polished to a more gameplay standard. So what are these features? Quantum linking. This feature gives players the ability to sync up with their friends and make quantum jumps together. Aside from making grouped multi-ship travel possible, quantum linking also helps if you're interdicted, as your friends are also all brought out of quantum travel at the same time. This system will be used in tandem with AI or player-created missions through the service beacons, so the people hired to help will be linked to you when you jump. Improved interdiction. So work on this feature will create a variety of different interdiction scenarios for players, as well as providing them an opportunity to trap other players and NPCs using a quantum jammer that can be added as a ship component or deployed in a self-powered buoy like a mine. Service beacon improvements. The service beacons will expand and evolve to include some new contract types, additional filters, and more feedback precision. AI characters will be able to interface with the system as well, so they're going to be able to request help and provide assistance to others, which in turn will increase both how much of this type of immediate content that they can offer at any given time, as well as the likelihood that someone, whether it be a player or non-player character, will actually respond to your calls for support. First tier of guilds and associations. They are going to create member associations within the universe that give players different benefits. These will ultimately include the Bounty Hunters Guild, Merchants Guild, and others, but there will also be member-based services themed to fit different player types. For example, the United Wayfarers Club could provide repairs and fuel assistance for pilots broken down in space, and also grant discounts for these type of services at Cry Astro. The party system. So they want an improved party system. These improvements will improve the player's ability to create groups, allowing them to team up with friends to join the same game instance and cooperate on jobs and missions. Team chat. So improvements to the team chat system would be to polish communications between players and make the experience more robust and intuitive. Work on this system will also begin to factor and incorporate Spectrum into the game. Economy and shopping UI experience. So this feature includes the implementation of shopping kiosks in the stores and has increased variations of products, including ship items and weapons not physically available to display or buy in stores. Now, this one, I'm saying something very special about. This is probably going to be Alpha UEC ships, or is a barrier to being able to buy ships with Alpha UEC in-game. And as such, I actually think, oddly, it's probably the most important one to have for me anyway. So economy shopping UI experience is potentially gating the ability for us to buy ships without VBC. So just bear that in mind. Item 2.0 ship systems and weapons. Feature work with this would include finalizing Item 2.0 functionality that allows them to overheat, misfire, and suffer critical failures based on factors such as increased wear or damage. It would also introduce deeper functionality to upgradable items, so new power plants, shields, coolers, stealth, comms, radar, all make a marked difference to ships' performance based on how they're configured. FPS AI combat. The first stage of this will be getting combat AI into the persistent universe. This would expand mission types by introducing the risk that an AI could be waiting to ambush you on a distant moon or in a drifting hulk in space. So this is pretty important as well, because this is NPCs on the ground that can actually fight and combat us. Now, there is another section to this survey, which is basically talking about specific gameplay mechanics. So mining will be the primary profession-based mechanic included in 3.2. They would also like to know which of the 3 other ones that you'd like to see. So which one is a priority out of salvage, repair, and refueling mechanics. The feedback there will help them decide how to prioritize the features now and in the future, as well as working out the quality of life improvements and how to prioritize them as well. So salvage systems, that's literally the ability to salvage materials from wrecked ships you've destroyed and discovered yourself. Repair systems will be the ability to repair a ship with welding and hand tools yourself, and refuel systems will be the ability to gather and transport fuel with options to sell it to other players or use it remotely and that sort of stuff as well. It's worth your time voting with this survey, as it's something where your voice matters, and it's one of the major benefits of having more open development. In the short term anyway, your voice will be heard, because this is quite a short-term survey. Eventually, all of these mechanics will be going into Star Citizen, and there's obviously a lot of other stuff coming with 3.2. This is just specific tasks they want to prioritize from a list. If you'd like to see exactly what is planned for, or at least potentially planned for 3.2, then check out my 3.2 roadmap video, links below to that, and the feature survey as well, so that you can vote. There was also a little sneak peek for the Castec Arms Scalpel Sniper Rifle in the newsletter, which I will also place there, because it looks pretty cool, and I really enjoy new FPS weapons being added to the game, as well as just general variety for everything, I suppose. Item System 2.0, woo! I will try not to influence people too much on what to vote for in the survey, because it literally is down to what you think is a priority. However, I do think the economy/shopping UI experience is going to have to be a major one, because it includes those shopping kiosks, which are going to be for larger items. They are going to be for ship weapons, ship items, and ships. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For March, it's for the Outpost Building Pioneer, donated by our featured org Forgotten Heralds, a PMC with a history grounded in UEE military service. Their doctrine focuses on operational agility, and they do this by doing custom in-game training now, and they have a really active, friendly community. You can check out their org page and Discord below to see if you are a fit for them and to get involved now. To be in for a chance of winning that Pioneer, however, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my videos for Star Citizens made during the month. Every video will give you another chance to win. Do you have any questions about Star Citizen or Squadron 42's development, gameplay mechanics, or suggestions for videos? Please chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my patrons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, you can find the links to Patreon as well as everything else we talked about down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. As I said, it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.